Hey guys, welcome back. Now, we are all moving into a critical time period in this crypto bull market. And yes, I say crypto bull market as until Bitcoin drops below $15,000, then this is all just one big bull market. Now, even though altcoins are getting squeezed right now, Bitcoin dominance is growing, morale is low, and the memory of BlackRock is fading. This is all setting up one big event. Now, the time period from 200 days to 100 days out from the Bitcoin halving event has historically separated the winners from the losers. And in this video, we've got some very important things to cover as always, including starting with the bull market insights and why this next 100 days is a critical time period for crypto, then why October may likely be Rectober, not Uptober, as people have anticipated. And then we'll finish with, even though there's lots of doom and gloom in the headlines right now, there's still been some amazing developments going on behind the scenes, and we'll look at the best ones. Okay, first up, now, if we didn't do any historical analysis, then no wonder right now some people are starting to freak out that the crypto market is slowly shrinking. Well, luckily today we do have extremely helpful data which shows that everything going on right now has happened before. And so back to one of my favorite charts for the crypto market, as it pretty much shows everything you need in just one chart. And for anyone new, let me just do a very quick walkthrough. So in blue here, this was the birth of Bitcoin. And this was 300 days out from the Bitcoin halving event, the very first one, which is the line going through the middle. So after a little rocky start, we had the first big bull market where Bitcoin went on to do a 200x. This then led to the first crypto winter, taking us down here in orange. And this was the second cycle. Second cycle bottomed here, and then a very turbulent time. The next Bitcoin halving event, price actually goes down after the halving, which is interesting. And then the second crazy bull market kicked off. I got involved around about here, and a very exciting time as I quickly had a 400% gain on my investment. And I thought, this is it, off we go, nice and easy, and went through my first crypto winter, which took us now down to the green. It flushed out and bottomed here, had a very big run before coming back down. We then hit COVID time here. This is this big drop into the halving, and again notice that it drops during and after the halving, which is something we'll be looking at a few months from now, into the last mega bull market, which we all experienced, this double top, and this has now brought us down to red. It has bottomed out again in a very similar time period, which is very interesting. We've then gone on to do these higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, and this is where we're at right now. And so the time period I want to focus on is this 200 days out from the halving to the 100 days out, as it's been historically a very interesting time. Now, we're not going to look at the very first cycle, as this is when Bitcoin was pretty much around like $1. There was only the very early adopters, and when it's $1, it can really easily 200x. So it was a very different market at that point. We'll just look at the last two pre-halvings around this time. And the main point here is that there's been a drop in this time period both times. So first let's look at orange, and orange had this nice drop here, which did mark the actual second bottom. So from this drop, as much as we hate them and our portfolio shrink, it gave the last great buying opportunity in the big bull market that came. And then when you look at the next cycle in green, again, from 200 days out, it dropped all the way down to here. And if we take out COVID, because I think this is a black swan event, this is not something that's going to happen every 4 years, fingers crossed, this would have marked pretty much the bottom again, the secondary bottom for the entire big bull market. And this is the period we're going into right now. So I would say historically, I mean, it's only 2 data points, but the most likely scenario is probably a drop down. And although this doesn't look like a lot, these are multiples. So from here to here, this is a 100% gain. From here to here is 100%, 100%, 100%. So these are actually very, very big drops, which is why I like to zoom in and use this chart, as it gives a clearer picture of what had happened in these pre-halving years. And I know I've shown this chart a few times now, but for the time period that we're in right now, it's very important to note, or else people would be freaking out. So 2015, around this period, this small drop doesn't look like much, but it was almost 25%. And this is Bitcoin, so the altcoins will be doing 20, 30, 40, 50% cuts. Then same thing again, the last pre-halving year was 2019, and it doesn't look like much, but this was almost a 40% drop. And again, this is Bitcoin, so altcoins could be getting crushed. But remember, barring COVID, in the worst, scariest drops have always been the best times to buy. So it's a real catch-22. If you feel absolutely terrible, then just know these are the times to buy, not when you're feeling great and everything is shooting higher. Okay, and even though there's been lots of doom and gloom in the headlines right now, what people don't realize is that the crypto developments are still going on behind the scenes. Let's check them out. Now, there's been quite a few in the last couple of weeks, so I'll move through these quite quickly. And this is the first one, just to show that there's a bank in Australia and it's made a $50 billion bet on tokenization. ANZ, which manages $1 trillion of assets under management, is taking a step to bridge together the world of cryptocurrency and traditional finance. And for all the people that have been keeping up with these bull market videos, we know this is just another $1 trillion finance company getting into crypto. So just this in itself is great. Then, has anyone heard of Walmart? Only one of the biggest retail stores in the entire world, and they have just launched a new collection of Pudgy Penguins NFTs, and in fact 2,000 of them throughout the Walmart stores. So the biggest retail stores in the world embracing NFTs. Next. Now, this is a very interesting piece, as the World Economic Forum, which historically was against Bitcoin and against crypto, is now doing a U-turn. And now they're saying that Bitcoin mining can actually reduce a massive number of emissions. And so it's good for the climate. So this in itself is great that the WEF is embracing Bitcoin. Next, building on tokenization, and this time US treasuries arrive on Coinbase's base. So right now, treasuries are super hot because people are getting around 5% on short-term treasuries, which is excellent. And Coinbase, again, pushing the bar and giving a tokenized version. And the tokenized US treasury market has already grown 6-fold this year, just past $500 million. So great for crypto, great for Coinbase, and great for Base. Then, whether we like it or not, digital blockchain-based ID is coming, and it's Buenos Aires that is pushing the bar here, and you'll be able to have documents on chain, and this will include birth certificates, marriage certificates, along with proof of income and academic verification. So I, for one, am a fan of things going digital. If it's faster, if it's easier, if it's cheaper, and as long as people don't abuse the system, then it's a good thing. And for anyone who's tried to get these certificates, well, I can only speak from the UK, but sometimes it can take weeks to get these old bits of paper. But blockchain is helping to bring this into the digital world. Next, Switzerland and a bank, UBS, launching tokenized money market funds on Ethereum. This is great to see, as again, money market funds are very, very popular right now because you can get 5% on your money, and it's great to see another bank doing a tokenized version. So this is great for crypto, it's great for the customers, and great for Ethereum. Then we saw the headline that Honda was accepting crypto payments, which was very, very interesting. However, when we dig a little deeper, it's actually the finance company, so FCF, that is accepting crypto payments for your Honda. So not necessarily Honda Direct, but still it's a development, it's adoption, and the fact that you can buy a Honda using crypto is a very, very good thing. Then we saw a luxury brand, Bugatti, a Bitcoin inscription collection. So this move further solidifies Bitcoin Ordinals as the premier digital art platform for high-end collections. Great to see. And then finally, this is how Bitcoin's Lightning Network, the industry, is looking right now in 2023. So if you thought Bitcoin Lightning was just enabling faster payments, check this out. Now, as a quick run through, these are all the different companies, and here are the sectors. You've got non-custodial wallets, you've got neobanks, custodial wallets, exchanges supporting Lightning, wallet interfaces, non-fiat exchanges. We've got a gaming sector, rewards and earnings, marketplaces, crowdfunding, P2P marketplaces, Lightning native finance, podcast and streaming, social applications, community tech, smart contracts, communities, node management software, node infrastructure, APIs, development implementations, merchant payments, liquidity services, and data and analytics. So this is all the things going on behind the scenes that you probably are never seeing behind all the doom and gloom right now. So plenty of crypto adoption still going on. The next 100 days historically has proven to be a very crucial time for the crypto market. And it's around this time that Bitcoin sees a big correction. In 2015, it was around 25%, and in 2019, the last pre-halving year, Bitcoin dropped almost 40%. Now, without any prior knowledge, this would be a very scary time for crypto investors. However, this time around, even though this might be the most likely scenario, we get to mentally prepare for it, and it doesn't mean crypto is dead. As you saw, regardless of all the doom and gloom headlines in the media right now, Bitcoin developments keep coming in thick and fast. To tokenized treasury bonds, to the huge Bitcoin Lightning ecosystem, to even the World Economic Forum doing a U-turn on Bitcoin. So the key message here is stay strong, stay positive, and expect a sizable drop over the coming 3 months, and just know that this is what the crypto market has historically done every single time, and for the buyers and hodlers it's still worked out very, very well. And I'll finish with this quote from none other than Marilyn Monroe. And she is famous for saying, "If you can't handle me at my worst, then you sure as hell don't deserve me at my best." But in fact, this was a misquote, and what Marilyn had actually said was this: "If you can't handle crypto at its worst, then you sure as hell don't deserve it at its best." So there you are, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Now let me know your thoughts and comments below. However, just remember to get rid of 100% of the comment spam and trading bots that plague YouTube comments. We are trying out the new SuperThanks commenting system. So to get your question or comment read and replied to, or just to say thanks, then use SuperThanks below. And for now, just to say, if you did enjoy anything in the video, then drop a like, and a big thank you to everyone who does, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.